Hey everybody, what's going on, and welcome to Guns N' Roses Central. And it looks like we have some photographic evidence that AC/DC is in fact in Vancouver, possibly recording a new album. And I think the thing that's going to shock people the most is that Axl Rose was not the one photographed. Instead, it was their lead singer Brian Johnson, who originally had to bow out from their most recent tour and have Axl take over. But there's a photograph that emerged online within the last 12 hours of Brian Johnson along with drummer Phil Rudd in Vancouver. One can only assume that they are working on a new album, which kind of begs the question. I guess Axl Rose isn't going to be involved, at least with the recording portion of AC/DC's new record. I know Brian had done an interview before where he had talked about possibly going into the studio again, but not being so sure about touring, although he's made several live appearances within the last couple of years. And this kind of really begs the question, is he going to have the stamina and be able to do a full tour with his hearing problems? I know he's been looking into some technology to see whether he can tour and not damage his hearing any worse than what's already been done. So the original source of this rumor that originated late last week on a local Vancouver blog called The Straight that claims to have been contacted by a local who spoke to Steve Young, the nephew of guitarist Angus Young. So the guy tells me he had a quick chat with a couple of members of AC/DC in downtown Vancouver this morning. The Straight's Steve Newton claimed one of the rockers that he talked to was Steve Young, Angus Young's nephew, who took over the rhythm guitar spot in AC/DC from Angus's brother Malcolm in 2014 when Mal started suffering from health problems, including dementia, he would succumb to last November. The other rocker my source talked to was none other than, get this, Phil Rudd. Yes, Phil Rudd, the longtime AC/DC drummer who himself was replaced behind the kit by Chris Thunderstruck Slade in 2015 for the band's Rocker Bust World Tour in 2015. The only stumbling block in the story so far seems to be the apparent absence of guitarist Angus Young, and nobody really knows who's playing bass for AC/DC as well. So Enemy tried to contact AC/DC's management for comment, but I don't think they're going to hear back, largely because the AC/DC camp is pretty secretive. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Have you guys breathed a sigh of relief, or are you a bit disappointed that Axl's going to be sitting around probably doing nothing while the other members of Guns N' Roses are off doing their side projects? So that does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know your comments in the section below. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and also be sure to subscribe if you love Guns N' Roses as much as I do. Also, I'll be posting the first of my recreated Guns N' Roses True Story episodes tomorrow. So we're kicking things off tomorrow with Right Next Door to Hell, and then we'll be doing all the Illusions records, and then going to Lies, and then Appetite. So thanks for watching, guys. Have yourself a good one, and be sure to visit GNRCentral.com for the latest and greatest Guns N' Roses news. Take care.